What's up, everybody? Just about to start my day of training. I think it's going to be a really long one, so I'm getting as much carbs into me as possible. I wanted to talk just a little bit about this whole thing, the idea of it, and when the seeds were planted for me. Because I don't think that I would have said yes so quickly if I hadn't actually let this thing somehow grow in my brain a little bit. And it might have been longer than I even realized. I remember when I first heard about Thor and Eddie, thinking that this is the coolest thing. You got two of the best in their field going outside of their field, trial by combat. I remember I actually posted, if you go on my Instagram, go back, like May 20th, I think I posted, of 2020. I just looked at it. And it's got Thor poking Eddie's eyeballs out, and I was saying, I want to have front row seats for this event or something. I got way more than front row seats now, man. Anyway, so I remember thinking, what a cool idea. You know, just for sports people to do something competitive on kind of an even playing field outside of their chosen area of expertise. Super cool. But I didn't really think too much more about it. Then when I went to Dubai, met the Coresports team, saw what Thor was doing, I think there was a lot of things that happened. For one, I saw how great Thor looked. I mean, Thor's a killer, but the way that he's embraced this new challenge, to me, I was like, just on a completely side note, I thought it was really inspiring. I was like, man, he's really going for it. Like, he's really, and to me, I just thought that was incredible, to show that he can have expertise outside of his field. But what I started to realize about Coresports is what their bigger vision was, and it was about, taking great athletes and doing trial by combat, on somewhat of an even playing field, whether they got a year and a half to prep or 5 weeks to prep. I don't think it really matters so much. I mean, it's good if it's even, but like, taking like the top whatever versus the top whatever. And now I think it's really neat that we can have people who are representing different fields compete against each other. And I think that I remember talking to them, and I said, I'd love to do this someday. Not thinking that it would be this soon or anything. Like, I never thought, oh my God, I'm going to be doing this. But I think that when I saw all that back in May, I remember saying to them that I would love to do this someday and to keep me in mind. So I feel like I already thought that this was a cool thing enough that I would be willing to pull the trigger. So, yeah, is it a joke? No, it's not a joke. Can my arms straighten? Whatever. All the better to hook you with. It's funny. Ottawa high hookers. That might come in handy once again. Still massive.